What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my October monthly spread, so stay tuned for a fun plan with me. All right, and I'm going to use this brand new sticker book from Casthetic Plans called Haunted Harvest. I want to do a quick flip through. This releases on October 6th at 10 a.m. Central Time, and I'll be sure to have my affiliate link in the description. I always appreciate your support when you shop through my link at no extra cost to you. So we're going to start out with this gorgeous set of like home decor. Not spooky or anything, just super cozy. I love the door with the leaves and the bookcase and the fireplace. So we'll have a sheet on paper and then a sheet on clear. And then look at this gorgeous barn with the pumpkins and the little trees. That's so pretty. Love the truck, the umbrella, sweaters, all the cozy vibes and the pretty neutral shades. So that's in paper, and then we have a sheet on clear. This is so cute, just a perfect little fall cottage with some birds flying over, a little pile of leaves, lots of little leaves and branches and pumpkins, and there it is in the clear. Then going right along with that, we've got lots of floral clusters on paper, even some little side pieces, all different sizes, and then we have it on clear also. Cassie always comes out with some super fun and different stickers. I love these tags that look like sort of old vintage tags, like old wood with little twine. Then we have also some little circles with flowers. So we've got two of those on paper, and then these trees are gorgeous. This is on paper. I love how big they are and the little shrubs. So we have a sheet on paper and then a sheet on clear. Then we go into these sort of watercolor like melty designs. These are so pretty. This is on clear. And then we have a second of those on clear. And here are our functional stickers. We have this sort of beigey, peachy, nude, and then orange and like a rusty brown color in all the different sizes. Then we have our larger boxes here. We've got a couple of longer boxes and 3 double boxes, as well as some smaller, and our bullet points in all 3 colors. And look at the clusters, so pretty. Of course, all of the function is on paper. This is beautiful. I love that. This incorporates one of those tags. So we've got 2 of those on paper. And then this next set is going to be a little bit spooky with the black roses and the thorns and the orange roses. So this is on paper. And then we have this sheet on clear. Even more spooky, this has the pumpkins and like more black and the spider webs and the little spiders on paper and on clear. Then we have our wooden spooky signs. I love like the hanging detail, and then these larger signs that are like old school, kind of retro looking. 2 of those on paper. And then look at these. These are different shapes, but they've got like the trees kind of forming the shape. This has the bats and all the potions and the cauldron. So we have 2 of those on paper. Wow, I love a large sticker. These are huge, y'all. Look, let me pick this one up. So we've got this large corner piece with the Halloween tree, all the bats, and the moon. We've got another one here, lots of little bat clusters and more of the trees, and there it is on clear. Then we've got some little like watercolor patches here, kind of ombre, the bats, the pumpkins, the spider webs, the witch hat, and even more of those. Look at the black crow, and then a couple of the big spider webs. And then to go along with all of those, we're going to have these like this taupey beige color, the orange and the purple for Halloween. And then there are the larger boxes and bullet points, and all the clusters are so amazing. 2 of those. That is beautiful. Cassie always outdoes herself, and that is so pretty. I'm going to use that for my October monthly. And since my October monthly is mostly, it's not super functional. I do put whatever I have in there at the moment, but a lot of it is deco, and I just like it that way. I don't really come back to it to refer to it that much. So I'm going to use the Halloween set, even though I can't wait to use this. I'll probably use that for a weekly spread. Okay, so we're going to go with these in the paper because they'll cover up all the lines. So let's see. Don't know. I really like this moon because it's orange, has a little bit of orange in it. Let's use that over here. I probably need to do my function after this because I do have it written down. I have several things upcoming. Okay, so pretty. I want to put more bats in the sidebar, but I want to put a quote in there too. So I made a few Halloween quotes. I think I'm going to do this boo that's in like the blocks or the squares. And I just found that on the Cricut. It was all black, and I just changed the letter part to orange. So I'll just have bats flying around that. Let's do that. And then we'll have another bat there. A few up here. Let's actually put those right here. Then I've got another one here. Then let's cut some of these apart that are in this cluster. Let's do this. And these little bats. Okay, we'll do those there. The rest of them there. All right, and let's add this smaller bat, and then we'll be good. Good with bats in the sidebar anyway. Okay, love the sidebar. And now let's go ahead and do all of our function. See, I've got a doctor appointment on the 6th. Let's go ahead and get this orange slender box for that. Then on the 8th, I have a hair appointment. Let's get like a sort of a medium size in this tan color for that. And then Millie and Chip have a vet appointment on the 15th. So let's do purple for that in this slender size. Oh, it's Dale's birthday on the 13th also. So let's do a nudish color for that in this, like we did for the hair appointment. And then it is my friend Melissa's birthday on the 23rd. And for that, let's do orange since we don't have any orange on this side. Okay, so that's my appointments and birthdays. I do have a live patron plan with me on the 7th. We do a plan with me every month live, and then we do a Zoom, and I have that on the 21st. So let me go ahead and note those. So let's do for this. I don't think I'll do a sticker for that since I already have that there, but for this one I'll add a purple. So we'll just do the live plan with me here. I just made these on the Cricut. And a small purple. Let's do this size in the purple for the plan with me, or the Zoom, I mean. So we'll put that there. And then I want to use some of these little black and white icons. Some of these I made on the Cricut and some I've had for years from Happy Planner books. But, so I've got a doctor appointment here. Let's do, well, let me get my words first. This says nail appointment, but I'm just going to take off the nail part and just add the appointment with a little icon. And got a hair appointment sticker here. You go ahead and cut that since we use that larger box, and I can use the little hair dryer icon or something. Let's do this also for the vet. And then I need a couple of birthday stickers. Okay, let's do, these. And then I'll just write in the other info for all the other, like the times and whose birthday it is. So let's use one of these little hair dryers for my hair appointment, and I'll write the time in there. And then this is a doctor appointment, so I think I have like a little cross deal. Yeah, we'll do this right here. And I don't think we need one for the birthdays because those stickers are kind of taking up a lot of room. And then for the Zoom, I think I have a sticker for that. We'll do one of these. We have so much fun. I love talking to my patrons and just chilling out and seeing what's going on with them. And then over here, I have a wiener dog sticker for that. Made these on the Cricut, and they are so cute. Okay, it's clear though, so let me just go ahead and white out part of this. Okay. Cute, cute. Okay, so over here, let's do one of this big sign here. Maybe I can fit a Happy Halloween sticker in there that I made. Okay, maybe this will fit. Perfect. Okay. All right, let's put this little sconce over here. Maybe I could use one of these here instead of that. I didn't think about this. I think that would be cute. That way we'd have a sign over here and here. And there. I don't think this is going to show up that well, so I might just tear some white sticker paper to put in there. a scrap I already had. Okay, so let's trim it on the side so we can see what it says, and I'll just put doctor appointment. I'll write that in and do this. I think this might show up. Yeah. Okay, and that's at 10:15. And let's write Dale's birthday in here. And Melissa's over here. Hair appointment is at 11. And then the vet is at 7:15. All right, so now we can start decorating. I'm going to use these branches over here also. Just scoot this up a little bit. Lift this up. And let's use Stay Spooky right here. And we'll do Spooktacular right down here. And let's get a few more bats. I think I'm gonna just write this in. Something about this is bothering me. So I'll just write that in, but I'll keep this little icon. And then I didn't add a box for this because we already had a regular box there, so I think I'll put that in an orange box since we don't have any orange on this side. Okay, and we'll do one of these little movie camera icons right here for the live plan with me. And let's use this little pumpkin from the first, like the fall set. And I'm going to use the other pumpkin sitting on this. And let's get a little bit of this flower action. up here. We'll put the rest of it right there. And then let's do this here. And the other part of it there. This orange flower here. So we need a little bit more orange up here by all of this black. And we'll put this here. And this little leaf here, or these leaves. Okay, and let's get a little bit of flower action here. Just feel like we need more orange than any more black on here because the trees are already dark. All right. Let's do that orange and white striped washi. We'll do some right here. And here. And a little bit right here. All right, I think I want to take this up. I made a different quote. It's just too monotone there, so I made this stay spooky with a little bit of the orange. So I'm going to take this up and use this, and I think we'll be all set. Maybe just these 3 little bats right here to break up this orange. All right, that's gonna be my spread. I love how it turned out. I think it's just the right amount of spooky, and I love this new sticker book from Casthetic Plans. I cannot wait to use this set next. And this launches on October 6th at 10 a.m. Central Time. And I'll have my link in the description. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me while I put this together. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'd also love it if you considered subscribing and turning on notifications, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.